So Aggro,
Hmm.
we moved the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice. We also saw Broly.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have any opinions on the new couch location?
I feel like if you look at it decontextually, in relation to the room rather than to it itself as a piece of furniture, then it really serves to... no, I don't.
Oh. I think it adds like more depth to the image. There's more visual things going on back here instead of just plain wall. You know.
Well, I guess these videos need to get depth from somewhere.
I was gonna make a joke about like, well, too bad we're talking about Dragon Ball Super, but this fucking movie actually, I have things to say, and there's actually some character depth. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there are characters.
I mean, Broly's got some depth to him, and so does Paragus.
Yeah, they're characters.
Yeah. Man, did I just call this one way fucking wrong. And let me just say, like, I still stand by, like the stances I was taking at that time. Because I had no reason to think this was going to be good. You know, you watch Dragon Ball Super, you see how that goes. The last thing Toriyama actually wrote himself was Resurrection F. And that was serviceable but uninspired. It's probably the highest compliments I could give that. And he also wrote Dragon Ball Minus. Everything else was just like him writing out like some vague ass notes to be like, here, make a story out of this, I guess. Mm-hmm. The Tournament of Power. Like he like wrote like there's like these couple of characters. He wrote like he designed like 5 characters, and like just told the staff like these guys are the ones who win. This is how they're gonna win. Go. They just had them fill in the rest.
Fill in they did.
So much filler. But yeah, no, this movie was legitimately good, and I can't believe, like, seriously, like, fucking, like, Toei executives, because it's so weird, like, when like, executives tell Toriyama, like, this is what people want, make this happen, then he, like, turns out something kind of decent, or good, in this case, actually good, because, like, Goku Black, you know, making, like, people want evil Goku and people want future Trunks. And, like, if you just describe what he actually did with that arc, like, which was probably, like, the things that are actually his idea, that shit's good. Mm-hmm. Toei kind of shit the bed on it a bit, but, like, the concept was really, really good. And then here, it's just, like, people like Broly, the most boring, shitty, like, his movie is the worst one. I rewatched all those movies. Part of me wishes that you were there for the experience, but I already made you sit through the Tournament of Power. It's not like this isn't like, you know, like Shin Godzilla where I feel you need to pay your dues. You fucking paid your dues. Like you earned your ticket to Broly. But yeah, can't believe, like, just, they took just the potential... Okay, he's not actually the worst villain. Super 13 is the worst villain. But it's the worst movie. His movie's boring as hell.
You heard it here first. In a movie series that contains Hitler for a villain, Hail Zeon thinks there's someone worse than Hitler.
Yeah, like, I mean, put a group of Jews in front of, like, the Android 13 movie, the original Broly movie. I'm just saying.
There were, like, 359 degrees of ways you could have gone from there.
No! I go for the absolute worst. Every time.
You heard it here first. Jews. The absolute worst.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. I enjoy that soundbite being on the internet. So yeah, the actual movie starts off with Planet Vegeta, and I was really worried from the very beginning of this film, because I'm like, oh no, we're doing the prequel thing. This is my son Frieza. I'm stepping down, I'm retiring. It's no longer the Cold Force, it's now the Frieza Force. He's gonna be, and I'm like, okay. It's like, also, here are our Scouters. These are your brand new Scouters that are gonna be iconic. And I'm like, stop doing the prequel thing. Stop. Because I was getting flashbacks to Solo.
Really wasn't as bad as Solo.
It wasn't. But I was just like, oh no, it's doing the thing that prequels do. And I'm like, stop it. I didn't need this. And I was worried that they were going to keep doing that. It's just that. So now I'm fine with it. In the moment, I'm like, no. And I'm like, okay, that's all they did with that. And it stopped.
Honestly, like that scene did something that I was waiting for anything to do for a long time, which is like, Frieza's the Emperor of Space, right? Yeah. What does his dad do? Fuck around?
Yeah, just... Like, I mean, maybe he wasn't. I mean, for as far as I know, like, he may have just been some dude. His son's like,
everybody calls him Lord Frieza, but that's King Cold. But he doesn't seem to actually do anything.
I don't know. I mean, even Hitler had parents. It's just, like Hitler was the famous one that had fucked everything up, and then great, I've invoked the fucking Holocaust twice, and we're like not even 5 minutes in. I'm glad you guys are happy you drug me out of retirement. For your fucking Nazi jokes. But yeah. We get all that shit. Then we get, like, Paragus and the Broly setup backstory shit. Like, who the fuck is this goddamn piece of shit in the same birthing chamber as my son? It's like, oh, this is Paragus' son. It's like, he's like the new hot shit. He can totally raffle stomp your kid. It's like, the fuck he can, send him off world. And Paragus just being not okay with just flipping his shit. Mm-hmm. And like I didn't know that was like, oh, because when I saw like he's just getting sent off, I'm like, wait, so like Broly was some sort of bitch scion? And I'm like, oh no, he was just so OP and like, so it's very much the same concept as the original Broly film, except this time King Vegeta didn't just grab an infant out of like a bed and just stab it in the chest.
Very biblical, very nice.
Yeah. Here he just sends him off, and Paragus is like, fuck you, and like makes some guy fly him out there, only to cap that bitch.
He doesn't even make it, like, Paragus flies the ship himself. He just didn't shove the guy off the thing before he took off.
Yeah, no, just that guy was just stuck. So yeah, and like that whole thing happens, and that's all great shit. And then the movie stops being great shit for about 10 minutes because we needed to put Dragon Ball Minus in this movie for some fucking reason. Like, if so many people were telling me, oh no, this, now it's gonna be like animated, it's gonna be like in a movie, it's gonna be like more fleshed out, and the whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, well, this is like one of the things I definitely called correctly, which is just, it's gonna be Dragon Ball Minus, just probably completely unchanged, and it's not gonna connect to anything. It's just gonna be, and now we're just gonna have Dragon Ball Minus in this movie for 10 minutes. And that's exactly what it is, just, like there's like a little bit of like expanded dialogue. They tweak some of the lines here and there, but at the end of the day, it's still, Bardock is the only motherfucker on this planet smart enough.
Dumb. Oh my god.
The only motherfucker who goes, guys, this is some bullshit. This is some real bullshit. Like, he's the only one who calls it.
But he doesn't fucking like tell anybody. He's like, okay, we may need to, like, have a scion of our race. I'm gonna pick my shitty kid.
Yeah.
And, like, throw him off world.
Yeah. And, of course, there's still the whole thing of, oh, God, they actually have to, call attention. Like, it's not like a scion to, care about his child and blah, blah, blah. This is, one of the things that really irks me is that, the 3 surviving full-blood scions all had loving dads. That seems to be the consistency between... It's really? The 3 who actually made it all had just, Vegeta's dad clearly loved him, even though Vegeta clearly didn't give a shit when his dad died.
I think Vegeta's dad loved him like you love a car. He's really proud of him. I don't know if he, has the emotion of love.
I mean, cars, people, but, Bardock just, he loves his son, and Like, I fucking still hate Gine. She is such a non-entity.
What about Turles' dad?
What's a Turles?
Oh.
But yeah, because it just goes through all the motions of Minus, and you still have like, what is it, like, he's still the only motherfucker smart enough. He's still like the only, like, for some reason he's like one of the 3 that fucking actually loves his kid. And it's just like, oh, I've destroyed so much. I just wanna save something for a change. I'm like, I wonder how a lot of people feel about. I imagine more people like this version of Bardock, because I feel like this is like the interpretation of Bardock people fanfic in their head anyhow. Because so many people want like Bardock and Goku to like reunite. It's just like, look, guys, stop trying to imprint your daddy issues onto Goku.
Right.
Stop it. Like, Bardock in the Bardock special was a complete fucking asshole. Didn't give a flying fuck about his kid. Why? Because he was a Saiyan. Mm-hmm. He was an actual fucking Saiyan. He didn't give a shit. He murdered. He was a fucking bad guy who did bad shit.
He wasn't like Space Monkey Drizdo Erden up in this bitch.
Yeah. Whatever the hell you just said. I have no frame of reference for that shit. Shit, what else? So we get all that, then we get, they tack on the extra of like, oh my god, something I fucking hated. It's like, yes, like, we've heard about the legends of the Super Saiyan, and the Super Saiyan God. I'm like...
I just... tack.
Yeah, just gotta... put that pin in there.
No, it was totally canon the whole time. Can we address that King Vegeta's plan to send Broly to, like, random shit world is just dumb and bad? Because, he's telling Paragus, like, your son might be a danger to the whole universe. So, I'm gonna just send him to badass monster world, where he'll either die, which is something I could have done here with a knife, or he'll grow up to be king of monster world and come back and Planet Hulk our asses.
Fucks one of those bugs, makes it as like a bug son. Oh,
Bugly.
But yeah, so they end up tacking on onto Dragon Ball Minus, because Dragon Ball Minus pretty much ends with like, and then Goku fucked off, and
also Guinea's outfit's really stupid. I just wanted to mention that.
Oh yeah, no, I hate the fact that her fucking armor has a skirt on it. It's just, I mean, like there was like a butler ass motherfucker with tails on his armor, and I find that way cooler because like there's just like, okay, like that's like some weird ass sign formal wear. That is just, she's the girl, so she has a skirt.
She looks like a Universe 6 Saiyan. That's why I fucking hate her.
Yeah, so she looks like a modern Toriyama design of a Saiyan. Yeah, it's just, oh god. Speaking of modern Toriyama Saiyans, Tarbo got referenced. I like how Dragon Ball Super just kind of, like, he isn't in continuity to Dragon Ball Super. He can't be. Like the way events played out in Super, like, because the very first episode of Super, like, you see, like, Goku gets the money from, Mr. Satan. Mm-hmm. Where, in the special where Tarble shows up, he had already been given that money, like, right after the Boo stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, like, in the continuity of Super, like, he can't fit into that. Like, that special can't fit. But, like, Toriyama's just like, I don't care if the show mentions it. He's still in my continuity. Fuck you. But yeah, no, it's just Tarble lives. So yeah, then the actual movie gets to fucking start, where it's just, like, Goku and Vegeta doing the Goku and Vegeta thing.
Yeah.
Okay, the fucking character writing in this is the best. I have not enjoyed Dragon Ball character writing this much, possibly ever. Just, fucking Frieza sending in a couple of bitch-ass warriors to steal the Dragon Balls, and just Vegeta flipping his shit. You fucking dumbass! You let him get away! This is all your fault! You're a dumbass! Like, how many times are you gonna call me dumbass? As many times as it fucking takes! You fucking dumbass! This is all your fucking fault! And just, Bulma apparently has been using the goddamn Dragon Balls every so often to just de-age herself 5 years. Which, one, I'm like, well, at least they're acknowledging why she still looks like she's eternally 28.
I feel like we made that joke in one of the survival arc videos.
We probably did. We probably did at some point. But yeah, like has she just been eternally 28? And I guess she actually has been. The weird thing is, though, at the end of Z, like, she has very visibly aged. Like, she looks like a woman, like, in her 40s. And she even mentions, like, oh, well, I don't have, like, your fucking Saiyan DNA, and I actually have the fucking age, you dickhead. Which is where the whole explanation of Saiyans staying in their prime for a longer period of time comes from. Which is kind of cool. We finally get to see a Saiyan who has lived long enough to actually age like Paragus. Because, because we've been told, like, like, they stay like that, and then eventually, then they start aging after a while. And it's just like, like, Paragus has finally hit that cusp, and he's actually great, he's actually older. But yeah, no, like, I love that, and then that leads into Frieza being like, you'll never guess why I'm using the Dragon Balls. I'm gonna make myself taller by 5 whole centimeters. It's like, why not just make yourself taller than that? It's just like, because it needs to look natural. I need to look like I'm still growing. Like, why don't you just stay in your second form? It's like, because it's not my final form, and it won't be my golden form. I want my golden form to be fucking tall. I fucking love Frieza in this movie. He is just... And then, like, when they find Broly, and just... you hate Vegeta? Do you know his son's still alive? Do you want to go pick a fight with that bitch?
It's just like shit like this has to happen to Frieza all the time, because he just this is the kind of attitude someone who runs the universe has, where it's like, I have this huge insurmountable problem. Oh, look, a solution.
Yeah. Just so yeah, he just fucking takes his ass to Earth and just sick him. So, okay.
So it's just, there's like 3 or 4 Saiyans left, and he's still doing the fucking meteor story.
Oh my god, yeah! Like, it's amazing. It's just like, it literally would have taken, like, any time for someone to, like, if either one of them, like, why are you working with the guy who blew up our planet? Like, but then again, he doesn't actually care, because it's like, fuck our planet abandoned us. So like, honestly, Frieza could have been just completely authentic and just, I blew him the fuck up. Fuck him. And then Paragus would have been like, yeah, fuck him.
Right.
But yeah, so there's like, that happens. That leads into just, oh my god, there's like, Broly's fucking adorable. He is just, and him and Chile, just like, like the Tarzan Jane shit going on with them. It's so fucking adorable. Like Chile clearly was meant to be like the Toriyama's new waifu. And I can totally see why the fandom is latched on to this one. I'm like, yeah, no, like, she's a really cute character design, and oh my god, she's just blatantly the fan service character. Just, I feel like there are like more shots of her ass than there are like, well, shots of any characters who aren't Goku and Vegeta and Broly. Just is amazing. Like the character's always on her ass, always on her tits. She has that fucking scene where it's like, I feel like the armor's not that bad. Just like,
like that kid has been on Monster Bug World with just his dad forever. This is a bit much. That's why he's got the fucking shock collar on.
No means no, Broly. Beep beep. But yeah, just like Broly is just such a good character. I love how they fucking portray him as like an abuse victim. Like he's being kind of constrained because like in the original version of Broly, he's just this big dumb fucking rage monster who destroyed, was out of control, and Paragus just eventually just put like a fucking tiara on him that just kind of, I'm Broly. How's it going? What's your power level? And here it's, you know, he has like a shock collar, which is, you know, and I'm like, okay, so he's not like a mind controlled, you know, zombie. It's just, you know, just keep his ass in check every so often when he flips the fuck out.
Fucking Paragus is talking to Frieza, you know, like a minor electrical shock, just enough to get.
Yeah. Don't tase me, bro. Oh man, yeah, no, like that fucking, like the one thing that got me though was like when Broly just kind of freaks out a bit and he grabs the collar. I'm like, wait, why can he not break that? What the fuck is that collar made of? But yeah, just like the whole like abuse victim angle for Broly, I love it. It's just, you know, like he's got like fucking PTSD and shit. Like he's like they took just and it feels like Toriyama saw that and went, how can I keep the main concept of this character but make it remotely interesting? And he did it. Mm-hmm. Like he made an actual character. And I didn't think he had it in him because, like, the last character, like, antagonistic character he made was Jiren. Fucking Jiren. And I'm just like, oh god, no, like, what is Toriyama gonna do now? Because, like, Jiren being boring as fuck was very specifically Toriyama's thing. Like, mm-hmm. like they were gonna give him, like a whole kind of snarky personality and be all about justice, and then Toriyama went, oh no, he barely speaks. Like he's just all martial arts, all fighting, just strength. That's all his character is. He doesn't have a personality. And then they gave all that shit to Toppo. But yeah, so yeah, I can't believe fucking Broly's fucking good in this, but Broly gets on the planet, and then just the Broly-ing happens. And I'm really bugged by the fact that like we don't even get like reaction shots of like the other fighters on the planet going, what the fuck is going on? At no point, like just even like Gohan, just like nobody reacts other than Piccolo, and Piccolo doesn't start reacting until Goku's getting his shit pushed in God form.
I have to assume Piccolo was like running the emergency response call center at that point, because you know Gohan's like, oh fuck, that's it. Piccolo's like, Gohan, no, put your bang away. We don't need you for this one.
It really bugs me too, because it's just like we've just had like this term where like we kind of established that like the rest of the team still can contribute. Mm-hmm. And then in this story, the very next story, after establishing, like, you know, making a big point of, like, everyone plays their part, everyone has a role to play, everyone can still be effective, Goku and Vegeta show. Across the board.
Okay.
What dickheaded thing are you about to say now?
So now you've got, like all the Super Saiyans in the show, and then Broly's, like, the legendary Super Saiyan, and it's different. Mm-hmm. Maybe legendary Super Saiyan Ki, like God Ki, can't be normally sensed.
Okay, but everyone still senses Frieza.
Oh, well, yeah, but they just figure he's here for a visit.
So, you know, that bitchy complaint aside, like I said, I just wish they'd just cut away. Just reactions at very least, so I know other characters know shit's happening. But like the fight just starts happening, and this fight is fucking dope. Like, this is definitely, without a doubt, my favorite movie fight. Like, there are some parts I don't really care for in a fight, but it's structured. It has like a pace to it, and there's an escalation where it's like Broly's beating the shit out of Vegeta. Then Vegeta just kind of, nope, son, we are not doing this, and just goes Super Saiyan. Mm-hmm. And he's taking it to Broly, but Broly starts keeping up, and even Goku's like, holy shit, he's keeping up with Super Saiyan in his base form. This is dope. He's like, fuck you, Kakarot.
There's actual choreography. There's a sense of fucking placement in space before they start blowing the whole arena up.
Yeah, like, just... Like, there's a good ebb and flow to the battle. Like, it just kind of builds and just, like, Vegeta's just, like... Well, like Vegeta will jump into a transformation and have a one-up on Broly, and then Broly will just keep gaining more power.
We gotta start going through all the different forms. At some point, Dragon Ball became like late-stage Digimon. We just have to keep hitting these different transformations.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, it made sense in the beginning for Vegeta to not go all out, because it's like, like, this guy, I can just take him as is. Oh, shit, he's a little stronger than I thought. Super Saiyan. Oh, fuck, this guy's getting even stronger. God. And, like, God damn it. The fucking... Man. Okay. The worst thing about this movie, by far, was the crowd that we saw it with. Jesus Christ. Dragon Ball fans are cringy and embarrassing as shit. They just... Every transformation, every big attack, woo! Woo! Yeah! Woo! It's like, motherfuckers, you were watching a Dragon Ball movie, you're not at WrestleMania, cut that shit out. Like, I go to take a piss, and as I'm walking down the hall, like, some guy going, Dragon Ball Super! Woo! I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This is happening right now. Mm-hmm. Okay, sure. And, fucking... Okay, yeah, I got distracted. Okay, like, Vegeta goes God, and just, like, there's that good escalation, great choreography. Fucking, like, they do kind of establish that Broly has some sort of unique ability of his own where he kind of taps into the Uzuru power, like, without transforming. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of his berserker mode. And he just kind of keeps escalating in strength. And then, like, Goku gets into the fight, and I was actually kind of surprised that the thing for the teaser trailer where Goku's, like, bouncing around, like, yeah, let's do this shit. And I'm like, alright. But yeah, like, that happens, and, like, Goku gets his shit rocked so fucking hard, and I could not stop laughing as Goku just fuck you. I love how Shenmue just like I can't wait to see the Japanese version because I want to see how Nozawa plays that one also. Cause just, but fucking Shenmue was fucking delightful in that.
It's one of the differences between one of the many differences between this Broly fight and the original Broly fight is in the original Broly fight, Broly is this like new metal Satan who's just he's
the thing is though with the original fight, it's actually kind of slow paced. Mm-hmm. Even though it's like a Z fight, it's just like he's just kind of walking through these guys, and they're like, how the fuck are we gonna deal with this?
Throwing everything they can at him. It's completely different dynamic because in this one he is this thunderous shit wrecker.
Yeah, and he's just getting more powerful, and they keep trying to escalate things, and it feels like a genuine struggle, and it feels so fucking intense. Like, fucking God, like Goku goes fucking God form, and like they just take it into like the center of the earth, into magma, and then come back up, and okay, like, that was one of the things that I started clapping during. Like this movie got me to clap quite a few times, but I mostly was clapping at like just the comedic beats because this movie's so fucking hilarious, and just I'm like, oh, they did a thing, and that's so great. Like here, like when they're in, I'm like, oh yeah, like that was just so exciting. It was just we'd never seen that. And then they come back up and just fucking the terrain is destroyed, and it's just fucking insane.
It's like there's a great moment in the escalation where like Vegeta and Goku are just kind of like having fun with this right up until we're like late stage Boo fight. Oh fuck, we're so fucked. This went wrong. What do we do?
Yeah. God, like when they start teaming up against them. Also, this is the point where I think I need to bring up. Yeah, once they go blue, everything goes CGI, and it just. I don't like the CGI. Okay.
You don't like CGI.
I like.
You don't. You don't like CGI.
Like
Every time it ever comes up in any fucking anime, you make that sound.
Okay, mostly because anime does it wrong. Like, it's in Korra. I'm fine with it in Korra. Like, you know, it's just... Like, I like CGI when it's... Actually, CGI, a good example of really good CGI that I like is in Lupin the Third, the Part 4. Mm-hmm. Because, okay, the problem I have with the CGI here is that it stands out very apparently as CGI. Mm-hmm. They never, like with ships and stuff, like, they're not cel-shaded like, you know, like everything else. Like nothing shaded correctly. The 3D environments look completely different from the 2D environments. They don't try to blend them. Mm-hmm. Where, like, I know that shit's possible, because Lupin the Third, Part 4, like, you know, they would do, like, these really cool sweeping panning shots. And the environment's all CGI, but they're textured like watercolor painting, like the actual 2D environments. Mm-hmm. And like that, I'm like, oh, that's a really great use of CGI. And like the character models being CGI, I don't care for, because the animation, like if this CGI showed up in the Frieza movie, I would have been fine with it, like that tier of it, because that was like you know, 7 out of 10 animation and this is like 8 out of 10 CGI. Here we have it.
That's why I liked it in this context.
Here we have like 10 out of 10 animation and 8 out of 10 CGI, and it's a jarring drop.
It's honestly why I liked it, because you've got like the different stages of this fight. Like, this part of the fight looks like this part of the fight looks like this part of the fight CGI. Okay, we're done with that now.
Yeah, I will say, like, the different animators, because I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, like this animator is like, the animators here were not reined in at all for character models.
Animated the shit out of it.
Yeah, like they were just like every fucking animator who just, whatever your style is, draw it like that. Fuck character model sheets, apparently. Just like, because you have like him like looking a little bit more blobby. You have them like, you know, being more hyper detailed, very classic Z era looking stuff, and I mean, I love all of these aesthetics. It never looks bad, but like just being like, oh, that's a new animator. That's a new animator. That's a new animator.
Fucking parts of it are just doing some of the effects from the original movie. Parts of it look like they have VHS filters over the thing.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. They were just like, yeah, like I just didn't care for like the CGI segments. Mostly like the one part where the CGI actually, like, I thought looked bad. Just straight up bad, was during the big Kamehameha Gallico money shot. Mm-hmm. Just because like the action slows down. And it's just this big close-up. I'm like, you could have 2D'd animated that. Come on, guys. There's no excuse for that.
I remember the one shot where like all the ice is breaking up and it just looks like shit.
Yeah, no, it looks like a fucking PS3 game. It's just like, come on, guys. You got, plus like that could have been 2D animated too. Like it kind of bums me that like I know like a lot of stuff could have been 2D animated, because I can understand like big sweeping pan around shots. You'd have to like 2D animate like all those backgrounds. That's bullshit. I understand that. But you can still animate the characters in 2D with the 3D backgrounds and things like that. And make it look more seamless. You know, like I said, like I don't mind CG as long as it's done like what I feel appropriately. And this is just an example where I'm like, I know you fuckers had the budget for this. Cut the fuck out. But yeah, beyond that though, like also, oh god, when shit goes CGI for a while, like some of the CGI segments is zipping by so quick, and I feel like that's partially to try and hide the CGI, but also I'm like, I can't register what's happening anymore. It's just
that's a problem.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh man, like I know a lot of other people I spoke to about it, like they couldn't keep up when it's just like shit's just flying. I'm like, okay, I know characters are flying. I think some punches were thrown. I couldn't register any of that. It just felt like just kind of like Bayhem, like a Michael Bay film action sequence where it's just like there's so much shit happening, I can't register or like mentally hold any of this.
You just don't have like the true warrior's eyes that I have to be able to watch the fight at full speed.
Sorry, I should have watched Warriors of Virtue as a kid. that was
categorically true.
That was my great failing in life. I didn't watch that. So yeah, like we get that. Then Piccolo gets to play his one part where it's just like, here's how you do the fusion dance. We get some fusion dance jokes. Oh shit, I almost forgot. Rewind. Frieza, have fun. They fucking zip past Frieza, and Goku teleports out. Frieza's like, wait, what the fuck? And then Frieza gets his shit pushed in for a fucking over an hour, because there's a 5-minute cool time between fusions. So there's at least like, and then also having to talk Vegeta into it and show him how to do it. So for about an hour and a half, Frieza is getting his shit pushed in. For fuck's sake. Just Frieza's going, God damn it, God damn it, God damn it, God damn it.
But on the other hand, like, Goku went from 0 to fucked up in like 15 minutes. Frieza's holding this guy off for over an hour.
Yeah. Like, I kind of wish they hadn't done the fusion jokes, because I feel like it's just a little too absurdist to think that Frieza was holding his ass off for that goddamn long. Like, no, Frieza would have died. Frieza would have died so quick. We've already established that he's about on par with a Blue.
I don't know, like I feel like, and you've got your basic Krillin fucked up scenario here. Broly's a giant rage monster who's just going to come straight at you. He might have just cut that motherfucker in half.
Yeah. Oh, God. I was going to jump to the Gogeta stuff, and I completely fucking forgot. Fucking Frieza being like, oh, so he's hit his limit. Yeah, I don't think he's going to get stronger. It's like, pew! Fucking just Stone Cold kills a motherfucker. I'm just like, oh!
He actually flashes back to the fucking Frieza arc. It's so good.
Like, yeah, he just freezes. Like, I got an idea. Pew. Oh my God, Broly, he was shot by a straight ki blast. Broly! I'm like, that's so fucked up. This is the best Frieza. I love him. And just, that was such a good emotional beat. Because I'm just like, I felt feelings. I felt horrible for Broly. Like, I've heard people complain that, like, once Broly becomes, like, a rage monster, he is worse than original Broly. And I don't agree with that, because, like, there's still, like, emotion behind what he's doing. Where, like, before Broly, old Broly was a stoic rage monster. Because it wasn't really, like, he would yell a lot, but, like, there was, like, a weird stoicism to his ass. Here, like, there feels like there's emotion to what he's doing. And, like, when Paragus gets shot, it's just like, that's a huge emotional beat in the film. Like, there's never been an emotional beat like that in any Dragon Ball movie. I'm like, fuck. So, yeah. Then, we get Gogeta. And, this is kind of calls with Gogeta's a dickhead, just beats the shit out of Broly. And, like, I've seen people, like, tweeting about, like, man, Gogeta's just kind of a bully. It's just, like...
That's how the fusions go.
Yeah, and, like, it's kind of why I don't like fusions, because they're just assholes who kind of deflate tension quite a bit.
Because it really was, like, you know, the original Broly film was like, oh fuck, can we almost, we just have to this one, like, oh fuck, Gogeta's here.
Yeah. Like, and Broly's still holding his own, but, like, he's not on the same level. Like it's like Gogeta just throws everything at him, and then Broly will be stunned and then come out at him again. And then
just Gogeta shows up and Frieza's like, who the fuck are you? And he's like, oh right, you were dead for the whole Buu saga.
Yeah.
I'm Gogeta, I'm Goku and Vegeta fused. Frieza's like stuck in the wall like,
that's not fair! That's not fair at all!
Could you have done this the whole time? Could you have done this during the Tournament of Power? You should have done this against Jiren! I got my fucking tail ripped off!
I fucking love, I love how Frieza realizes, like, oh my God, they can do this shit too! God fucking damn it! I thought I had these fuckers beat. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. But yeah, just, they do it. Okay. Also, I'm getting tired of the fucking Vegeta being like, I don't want to fuse with you, Kakarot. I'm like, get over your shit. You fused like 4 fucking times now in this continuity. Get over your shit, man.
Look, consent for a previous time does not equal consent for next time.
That just reminded me of a horrible fucking doujinshi I recently saw tweeted out. Oh, no. Yeah, the chick who made episode of Bardock apparently used to do some doujinshi, and that got posted.
Nice.
Oh, Vegeta did not consent to any of that. So yeah, Vegeta mops the fucking floor with Broly for a good bit until Chile.
Right. Yeah, so this whole time, Chile's been looking out the window. It's fucking... It's just like, oh my god, Broly, who's such a sweet and innocent boy. She's had 2 conversations with him. The first one, he almost choked a man to death in a horrible rage. The second one, he just ate all of her food and talked about a monster he used to fight.
Oh my god, I fucking love that story with Ba.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it.
It was adorable.
Like, they're so good. She's so fucking adorable. I fucking love Broly.
Just hanging out the window like, they're treating him like a slave. I'm like, they're, what? He signed up for the army and they're making him fight a guy. I don't... You stole a cop car and then joined the evil space military. What the fuck are you... What do you think you're doing out here?
Surviving. Girl's gotta survive. And now she's got a beefcake to do it for her.
Right. She's like, I'm gonna go save him. You're gonna die.
Yeah. So I do love, like, she gets the Dragon Balls, it's like, she makes that one more, like, tell us how to do it. It says, just make your wish. Really? That's it? Oh, okay. Take Broly back to his planet. Bloop.
Okay, I may have lost track somewhere in the shuffle. Doesn't Earth's Dragon grant more than one wish these days?
It does. Unless you've made a wish on it, like, recently. So, I don't know, like, continuity-wise, when was the last time a wish was made or whatever.
Right.
It's really hard to keep track of the wishes because there's been a lot of, like, we made a wish and then had them fuck off. Or, like, we tried to make a wish, but then, like, Shenlong didn't really know anything. And, like, did that actually count as making a wish? So, yeah, like, sends him off. Frieza's just like, fuck all of you, I'm going home. And...
Man, Gogeta not just straight murdering Frieza was weird.
Frieza brought Goku the best fight he's ever had. The strongest thing he's ever gotten punched by.
Is Goku the one that's more in charge with Gogeta?
I mean, it's 50-50.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's just, you know, it's goofy bullshit and arrogant dick waving makes fusion. Also, okay, one of the things that kind of bugged me is like, okay, we get, like, you know, the Stardust Destroyer, I think, is what that glowy rainbow ball thing is. Mm-hmm. And that's, you know, the one Gogeta signature move. The other Gogeta signature move is the Big Bang Kamehameha from GT. And I really wish we had gotten that. Because he goes in for, like, Kamehameha. I'm like, oh, come on. You could have at least done, like, the final Kamehameha, like Vegito. I would have preferred Big Bang Kamehameha because that's what...
will never forgive GT.
He has no problems with it. Honestly, like, I keep wondering, I'm like, are we going to get 4? Because we're talking... Because his eyes go yellow like a Super Saiyan 4.
Uh-huh.
And
it's like he's got the power of the Ozaru inside.
Yeah, so I'm like, are we gonna, like, if we bring Broly back, is he just gonna be like our first canonical Toriyama Super Saiyan 4? So yeah, sends him off, fucking, Goku goes and like, here's a bunch of supplies. I hope you guys are cool. Like, Broly, I really want us to fight some more. I'll keep bringing you shit. Also, call me Kakarot. That was a good character moment. That was so good. Man, that was a good movie. It was good. Mm-hmm. Like, the animation was fucking phenomenal. Like, the best, like, I don't know if it's visually my favorite Dragon Ball movie, because, like, a couple of, like, the Final Z movies and, like, the Path to Power movie are, like, fucking gorgeous cell animation. Just,
and this one
really dripping with atmosphere.
Well, this one also didn't have Krillin in it.
Yeah, I mean, Resurrection F did have that scene where, like, 18's like, so cool. But yeah, no, it's just, like, fucking visually it was awesome. The music was alright. Like, I feel like it was better than anything we got in the Tournament of Power. I thought it was really dumb when it was Broly, 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 go Broly, 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 go Broly, go, go, go Broly, go, go, Gogeta, Gogeta, go, go, Gogeta. I'm like, are we...
Kaneda, Tetsuo.
Yeah, I'm just like, it was weird and jarring. It like took me out of the moment, and that's kind of like the problems I have with this movie. Like all my problems, like oh, that was weird. That took me out of the movie. And it's just they're like, but everything if you took everything that I complained about, it would be like 15 minutes of this movie, of this hour and 40-minute movie. The rest of this movie's fucking dope. Mm-hmm. There's too much in this movie for me to like to fucking talk shit about it. It is good Dragon Ball, and it's been so long since I've been able to fucking say that. Like, Toriyama apparently still has it in him. He just hasn't been showing his power level the entire fucking time. Like,
yep.
It's just so weird to think that this guy, because like up until now, he's been like writing like little fucking notes, here's like a couple, like here's a handful of notes, make it into a story, or like Resurrection F he wrote, and that was a movie, I guess. You know, Battle of Gods was him retooling someone else's script. Jocko was great. And I'm just like, okay, so like as far as like actual Dragon Ball things Toriyama has written, like actually written, this is like the first actually good Toriyama thing. You know, because other than this, it was Resurrection F, which is and then there's Dragon Ball Minus, which was a fucking dumpster fire. Jocko is not a Dragon Ball story. Jocko is a Jocko story that is set in the Dragon Ball universe. But yeah, no. I actually want more of this. Let's hope when Super comes back later this year, because it's gonna fucking come back later this year, some of this fucking quality comes with it. Some of the story writing comes with it. Also, I guess Toriyama did forget South Galaxy.
Son of a bitch.